Welcome back to the channel, YouTube. Split Wigs back with another video, and it's a surprising video at that because they dropped Halo on us out of nowhere today, and I could not wait to get off work today to run a few games and play with some settings and just see how things are. And I'll tell you what, it's a great game. But anyway, these are very important settings right here. I have like what you would call like a mid-tier, upper PC. So if you want to copy these settings, keep that in mind. You might be able to go a little bit higher on the graphics. If you have a better PC, you might need to go a little bit lower on the graphics to pick up some frames on a little bit lower end PC. Anyway, these actually worked extremely well for me. Before I waste any more of your time, let's get into it. Alright guys, as you can see, we are in the in-game settings, and if you go on to enjoy the video, please like the video. As you can see, likes are free and much appreciated around here, and subscribe if you want to find your way back for more content on Halo, Battlefield, and Call of Duty. Anyway, so right out of the gate, field of view, I run anywhere between 108 and 112 on most video games. I'm at 108 on this one. I just like to play with that a little bit. That's like a personal preference thing, something you're going to need to figure out for yourself, kind of. As you can see, I have an AMD Radeon 5600 XT and 144 hertz monitor, and I have it. You're going to want to run this in full screen, and the only reason I'm in this is because I'm shooting this video, and that's how I have to do it. And then your window size and all that will change when you go to full screen. And same thing with your resolution scale, will be 1080p or 1440p depending on your monitor. So keep that in mind. Those will be a little bit different for you because you're not shooting a video for YouTube. And then your min and max rates, you might want to adjust that a little bit. Sometimes I like to drop this down if the settings I like visually do not get me to my 144 hertz, what my monitor will do, I'll just drop my max rate down to, like, if my game's only capable of pulling 105 frames, I'll drop the max rate down to 105. That way it doesn't, it's just, I feel like that, it might not make much of a difference. I've never tested it, but I feel like if you don't make your system try to work harder than it has to, that has to help in some situations. Maybe not all, but some. VSync off, limit interactive frame rate is off. And then here is my graphics custom settings here. They're just, I can probably go up a little bit on the graphics quality, but I really like the way that the way the game looked and played was perfect. I don't even think I need to change anything after day one, to be honest. Anti-aliasing on low, texture filtering on medium, ambient occlusion on low, texture quality on medium, and some people might want or need to drop that to low. I had it on medium, looks good, frames were fine. Geometry quality low, reflections off, depth of field off, low, sorry. Shadow quality medium, lighting quality low. God, I like to hear that Halo music in the background too. It's good. It's better than like the stock music for my editing software, so I might just start using this as my background music. Okay, so as you can see, I don't know what fog quality is, so I just turned it off. It doesn't sound like anything that I'd want in a multiplayer competitive shooter. Cloud quality, low as possible, same thing there. Dynamic wind, turned it off. I mean, that might be stuff for like the campaign, but I am, for multiplayer, this is what I'm running. Ground cover quality low. I might bump that up later. If I'm going to change something, it's probably going to either be effects or ground cover quality. Might turn that up a little bit. Decal quality low, animation quality auto, terrain quality medium. Simulation quality low, flocking quality off. Async checked. And then these ones, guys, every video game you play from here on out, the rest of your lives, multiplayer. Turn off blur, screen shake, exposure, full screen effects, like just, and like motion, weapon blur, stuff like that. Any of those blurry, like cinematic type stuff for a multiplayer, turn them off when you're playing multiplayer. If you're burning speed run through a campaign, turn them on. If you want that for the campaign, more power to you. Multiplayer, turn that off always, or you're at a huge disadvantage. I have speed lines checked and my sharpening at what it was, 60. And anyway, that is what my settings are. I hope they work as good for you as they did for me. Anyway, Splitting Wigs out. Catch you on the next one.